Daniel Faricy, it's lovely to see your face and hear your voice. Thank you for joining us for church this week.
Thank you for inviting me to share. It's great to be able to share with the folk at Holy Trinity.
Yes, we'll be praying for you at all services, so we thought, why not get it straight from the horse's mouth? Daniel, you've been away from us 4 years now, almost 4 years in Kununurra with your lovely family, with Beck and Rachel and Jesse and Emily. Tell us how you're all going.
Yeah, we're going well. Life in Kununurra is pretty much going on as normal. The kids are at school, looking forward to school holidays. They're tired at the end of it's an 11-week term. So there's one more week of school and everyone's looking forward to the break.
Tell me about COVID. We're in lockdown here. How's COVID going over there?
COVID is practically non-existent in Kununurra and has been since last April. But we do feel the effects of all the borders being shut because of where we are. The border being shut means we can't go into Darwin in the Northern Territory. People can't go on holidays and visit family. And so that's a bit of a bummer. And so even now with the restrictions, well, in pretty much every state at the moment, there's lots of people who can't go anywhere. As a family, we're not particularly affected, but there are people in our congregation who haven't seen some family members for a long time.
We heard that you guys have had a church camp, and we've had a church camp in the last month. So ours was about 2 degrees overnight. How was yours?
Ours did get chilly overnight. It got down to 9 degrees, which is like a super cold night for Kununurra. Yeah, our church camp was a fantastic weekend away. We went out to Wagabun, which is a local Aboriginal community, and we camped, proper camping, no cabin style stuff. We had a speaker come from Northern Territory, Josh Kaswadi, and he spoke on Luke 15 and 16 about how awesome our salvation is and our need for evangelism, because without sharing the gospel, people are not going to know Jesus and are not going to be with him in heaven. So that was a big challenge for us. And we also had a great time. We had campfire both nights and, cooked crazy amount of marshmallows. And I just had a really good time together. And probably most of our church was able to come out there at some point or another. So that was a real blessing as well. We're very thankful.
Great, praise God. Now, something that came out of that camp, you were telling me, was not just Josh talking about evangelism, but an evangelistic month has come out of that. Tell us about that.
So one of the exercises that I asked everyone to do is I gave out slips of paper and said, in term 3, if we were going to run an evangelistic event, what would you do? And everyone wrote down their idea and we got them all back, and there were some pretty creative ideas. And as a result of that, our parish council and I decided that August is going to be a month of evangelism. And so I'm going to do an evangelistic series, asking people's questions that they might have, like, can you trust the Bible and why does God cause suffering? Also encouraging people to invite people over to their house for dinner with the intention of either sharing the gospel with them or inviting them to church. And the last thing we're going to do is have a curry evangelism night.
Curry evangelism.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what that's going to look like yet. I'll keep you updated on that one.
All right.
And one of the other things is now, just in preparation for that, is asking people to pray for 3 non-Christians that they know who might be able to come along. They might be able to invite to one of the church services, or they're really keen on sharing the gospel with.
Well, we're going to hang up and pray for those things right now, but thank you so much for agreeing on short notice to catch up. It's become really important to us again to just touch base with people outside of our area and stay connected when we're all stuck in our homes. So thank you for reaching into Holy Trinity this Sunday.
Thank you for the opportunity, and hopefully, God willing, I'll be able to be with you in, I think it's September, for deputation. So
that's right. I think very end of August we'll see you. So we're looking forward to that, God willing.
Yes.
All right. Thanks so much, Daniel.
Thanks, John.